Anyway, I'm probably going to delete the last two videos there because it just ended up being me waiting basically 20 minutes for the dang Burger King lobby to open. Basically canceled that. Neat. Little cigarette. Might be torn, but it's cool. Anyway. Which kind of sucks too, is that out here the bathroom is great. Yay, Scott. I'm just hoping the damn lobby's actually open. At this point, I gotta fucking use the bathroom. Fucking swear. TMI. But, you know, half of this was, documentary on surviving out here and all that shit. Half of this was. I'm still one step away from everything. Which is to touch base on basically the last two videos, like I said, that I'm deleting. Because this is my final take on this shit. Yeah, there is no direct, clear path. And the only thing I can really do with we have 3 people being evicted at this point. Maybe just 2 at first. But yeah. So, that's half the reason why I'm getting the beer. I already know the drama is going to already be hitting the fan. I basically would love it if I could just, have my cats in my room and have a door on it. Could, stay out of the house for a minute. How's it going, man? Shit, I gotta get moving, man. I can't help right now. Especially because I'm trying to run to a bathroom effectively. That's the other half of the problem of looking too good, too nice, is that people start asking you for money. I know we needed just a drink, but I'm trying to get to the bathroom and I'm already on a mission here. I'd have to go in there and take his shit and everything, So I'm Australian salute. And I wonder if she did really manage to keep that apartment till the end of the damn summer like that. Not the thing to fight for, not the time to fight for. Just like I said, I don't want to be putting the money into a damn place right now. I'm trying to save money, not goddamn spend money. The cost of living shit that's been going on. That's about it. I gotta get hygiene wipes too, I got as well. Hey, what? Strange kind of conversation that I was having with a buddy once upon a time. That was sweet. Sometimes I would love to have him on, do the podcast for some of this shit. But it's like the social engineering level or basic human domestication level of shit, where see if I can take this from visual cortex and word it out for you. It's like intervention psychology. Let's put it that way. Intervention and domestication psychology. So, say, you know, I want to intervene with someone's life, but I don't want them to know I am in a subtle manner. So, you know, do a little bit of homework on the guy or the person, whoever. And say the guy's an alcoholic or something. I find out his favorite drink, right, or something. Then I just make sure I buy up all those beers. Rich game. That's not the only method It's not the only method I would think would be feasible. See, it's not my kind of thinking in the first place. I've seen it from the outside. And I've talked to a couple people that have experienced it firsthand. And we got fear conditioning on top of that. Social conditioning. You can tell I'm just not awake enough to really have this conversation yet in general. And I decided to get a beer instead because, you know, the lobby wasn't open. I gotta buy coffee anyway. I gotta buy a brick of coffee going. You know, social conditioning, like, here's another prime example. Trying to think of examples here. Example time. It's like conformity level stuff. Like how I make coffee, for instance. I swear, I've had people sit there and throw a fit in the past. It's actually nice now. That's why I said they are cool people. They are philosophical, but they're going through their own drama for real. Add in the evictions, and they're all gonna be going cray-cray, you know. That's why, I know I might have already said that in the last video, but probably make one last take on everything anyway. I wait for the store to open up at this point. Out there waiting for the lobby to open already. And 20. I was like, believe it. No, I'm sorry, but the subject matter right now is I'm probably going to start over again. But shit. I got a bunch of weird ass shit to go off of just because my dad's crazy shit. And frankly, I would like to have more explanations and answers from him at this point for the crazy shit he was talking to both, all three prior relations. In fact, the only clue I got is if I dig through the messages. Oh, lobby's open now. Of course it is. I knew it would be. But that's about it when it comes down to it. Be open and see how much I'd rather just be out in the woods at this point for real. I bet my kids would like it too. Get back out in the woods so I can run around, big kitty cats. I know everyone else kind of like cheers on the fact that, oh, I got a place and everything, but man, I tell you, I do hate living with people. Nothing personal, just I hate living with people. Now my little experiment rod here got knocked down. Finally. Finger quite good by accident there. Like I said, it doesn't make sense. The 200 I could be saving right now. Usually I only end up spending that 200 in one bulk, and if I have to either A, end up first thing out there, like in other words, I end up back out in the world. New camp gear, solar panel, tarps, stupid little shit, then pop, and then, some non-perishable food at that point that I actually select at that point. So, it costs money to move in, it costs money to move out effectively. And yeah, that's why I'm like looking at how much drama, like I said, is going to be occurring here. And I'm going to pretty much avoid it. Even the cops pretty much said to stay out of it. I'm like, yeah, I'm trying to do that. I'm trying to avoid her like the plague, frankly. Before I have to get a damn TPO against her, frankly. For the level of crazy she's been on. I'm like, oh my God, give me a break. My cat he is just getting domesticated on that level. He's learning his kitchen manners and his table manners. He's never really been in a shared area like that. There used to be even I don't allow them to sit there and piss on shit, but there's a communication error and a half on that. Like, no, I don't let them piss on shit. Southern is a motherfucker when it comes down to raising my kids when they fucking get out of line. Not that I would ever harm them, but I'm still Southern as a motherfucker about it. And not to have her psychology fucking flip at me saying, oh, why do you project that? Why don't you da-da-da-da-da? They get positive reinforcement when they're good in the first place. Like, don't do that. And I get serious, and how much level of serious with a cat is how you have to find out what level of serious you have to be with a cat. Otherwise, they don't give a fuck. They will walk all over you. They will shit all over you. They will take a piss everywhere. Because you're not asserting your own dominance. Yes, cats are all about packing order. More so than dogs even. Everyone says a cat might actually kill another cat for real hardcore. Well, again, dogs will too, but not in the natural order though. Not unless they're really overstepping their bounds. But anyway, other extremes aside, this is a neat filter I found. I bet this filter alone is why this costs so much. That is neat. But anyway, yeah, sorry if I'm trying to stay positive. My positive thing was finding a neat little filter like that. So, you know, that's the problem with one of the, what is it, sociopath type archetype that basically they try to think you are them effectively. And that's been about my experience with her when she's frickin' doing her drugs. She instantly flips. Meanwhile, she actually was noticing that I'm much of a nice, much more functioning and able and a nicer guy when I have some weed and a beer in my hand. But don't cross me if it's been a rough day. I will differentiate, of course, but there's a reason I call it landing gear. Yeah, for once I threw a little bit of that little baby butt I found on that fancy filter I'm probably going to hold on to. Until someone thinks it's a correct bud. God, I'm so sick of that mentality. It's like these people want me to be ahead so bad they keep trying to give me a pipe and I keep giving it back or losing it. Keep throwing it away. So I didn't throw this pipe away here. That one actually got lost, but I just kept throwing any pipe that these fucking fools tried to give me away, except for the one that my bestest friend ever made for me, and sat there and literally carved the glass down and beautiful, added art and everything to it, and then some fool fucking decided to flare the whole damn thing up. I'm like, it's small because I don't smoke that shit. She made me a gem of a piece because I don't smoke that shit. Just in case she has one of her friends over that freaks out if I don't smoke something. Literally. And that was less drama, but more backlash than ever. Frankly, it was less drama then, but more backlash. Because people saw me hanging out with her and they assumed the worst. And the girl practically saved my life, for real. So sorry. But a fucking crackhead got me my damn government paperwork and my mail. Properly helped me, actually got me the mail so I could do the paperwork. So, in other words, she helped me get more paperwork because she actually brought me my mail. That's why north to south logic just takes. You have to say it backwards, forward, inside out. That's why I'm looking at the next. I don't even have a next move. The whole thing has been the same plan the whole time. The situation keeps fucking switching, but the plan is always the fucking same. So, of course, I'm sitting here going, I don't know what to do until I have the place to do it at this point. Like, why don't people try to fill in the gaps on something like that? I should be telling people to turn around and face the music at this point. It's like I don't have to feel anything to know something. That's where apathy always wins. And yes, my knowledge can dismantle your ego. And every reason you think you have to live is in vain. Because you don't need a reason to live, is the core principle there. The moment you have a reason to live is the moment that can be taken away. Yeah, I'm telling people you're living the wrong way. You don't know what life is. Yeah, turn around and face the fact that you don't know how to live life at all. You only know how to fucking play control monger. Fear monger. Tyrant. You know, when it's fucking spend $2 on a coffee that I can't get a fucking refill on. Even if I had to pay 50 cents for a fucking refill, come on now. Meanwhile, even the police over there seem to be on the inside. I think I posted that. I'm gonna have to double check. But yeah, I've got a couple of good cops out there too. Know what's up. They know I'm not sitting here getting drunk or anything. They know people think I'm drunk in the fucking first place. They see me first thing in the morning. That's the old Breakfast Club. Where first thing in the morning, I'm like zombie. Barely speak English. See here, or if someone sees a beer can, I see an aluminum tube. So if I see the world as electricity in the first place, you got nothing to teach me. And that's where my ignorance is bliss. Because I had done the process of elimination. My whole life. So, I had to break the ice on a subject like this. The people's ideologies are the real matrix. Their morals. The moral compass is a goddamn matrix. See, that's why I went feral. I went native, so to speak. I went feral, not carnal. I went feral. Which means you look like food first. But it also means I'm closer to nature than you. Which can create animosity. Unspoken animosity. Yes, it can. Very few people are ready to have that conversation.